Hi, I'm Cody Slade with Express, and I'm here today to provide you with solutions for your shipping needs. Now today, we're going to talk about how to file an EEI. But before we get into how we file, let's talk about what an EEI is used for. So basically, a while ago, the government decided that they wanted to know how many exports were actually leaving the country. So what they did is they picked a random number and said, okay, we want to know how many shipments over this value, over $2,500, are leaving the country, and we need to come up with a way to track them. And what they use this information for is they use the numbers for statistical data, basically to see what is leaving the country. So anyways, that is why we file EEIs. So now let's talk about how we file an EEI, and let's walk through that process. So there's two ways that we can file EEIs. The first way is that we go to the government website, and that website is AES Direct. What AES stands for is it stands for the Automated Export System. This is the system that the government has provided to us for us to be able to file these EEIs. So for those of you that haven't been on this website, what you have to do is you go to the website, you register, and in order for you to file an EEI, you actually have to take a test online, and once you take the test, you're good to go. Now, I would love to tell you that this is an easy test, short test, but it's not. To be quite honest, it took me about an hour or so to do, and it wasn't fun. But there's good information on it that you need to know, and that can help you as you're shipping internationally. So that is the first way to file, is actually going on the website after you've taken the test, filing the EEI directly with AES Direct. The second way is that you have your carrier file. And I believe that UPS will do it, I believe FedEx will do it, and I know that DHL will do it. So on DHL, basically as you're online, you fill out the information that would go on your waybill, and at the very bottom, it asks you, would you like DHL to file an EEI in your behalf? And you simply click yes, and you're good to go. They will file it for you. Now, once you've actually gone through that process, you will be given an ITN number. Now, what an ITN number stands for, it's an internal transaction number. And what it basically is it's a confirmation number. So if you file on the AES Direct, you're going to receive one of those immediately. There's no cost to file with the AES Direct. And once you receive that ITN number, basically you want to take it and put it on your shipment. So if you're processing through FedEx, UPS, or DHL, you want to take that number, and there's a spot that you can enter it in. And this just basically tells customs that you have filed, that your information's on record. Now, if you have the carrier file on your behalf, basically you ask them to file for you, and after you've actually shipped your process, they'll connect that ITN number with your shipment later on down the road. And you don't have to worry about it, you just ask them to file. Now, when you are having your carrier file for you, there normally is a cost. I'm not familiar with UPS or FedEx, but I know that DHL, they charge you $15 when you do file. So it's completely up to you how you go about filing, but you basically have two options. You can file with AES Direct, or you can file with your carrier. Now, I've told you what it's used for. I've explained to you the process of actually filing it. Now, most of you are probably asking, when do I need to file? How do I know when I need to file? And it's very simple. Whenever you have a shipment that goes out that has a product that's worth over $2,500. Now, let me give you an example of this. Let's say that we are shipping some gizmos, and let's say we have, the first example, let's say we're shipping one gizmo, and that gizmo has a harmonized tariff code on it, and let's say the gizmo has a value of $2,500. So of course the value is right at the amount, so that would mean that we would need to file. Now let's say that we're shipping 2,500 of the same exact gizmo. And so it has a harmonized tariff code because all of our products that we send out have a harmonized tariff code. So let's say it's 25 of the exact same gizmo, and it's all worth $1. And the total value for that product is $2,500. So once again, in that case, we would have to file an EEI. Now, the third example, let's say that we are shipping 10 different gizmos. And let's say that there's 2,500 of each, or 25 of each of them, sorry. And they all are worth $100. I have to think if my math is going to add up. No, let's say they're all worth $10. So in that case, if they're all worth $10, then the overall value of our commercial invoice is going to be over $2,500. So do we need to file? No. And the reason is because it's all linked to the harmonized tariff code. If you have one harmonized tariff code that has a value that equals over $2,500, then you need to file. You can have 2,500 harmonized tariff codes on a commercial invoice. That would not be fun, but you could, and they could all be worth $1, so your commercial invoice is going to be worth $2,500, but you still would not need to file. It's only if you have a single product or a single harmonized tariff code that equals over $2,500. Now, I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't confuse you with my math, but I hope you find this information valuable. That is, we've basically talked about how to file an EEI, the purpose for it, and when you need to file. And if you have found this information valuable, click on the link below. We'd love to send you more information that could be valuable to your company and help you save money. Click on the link below, and we'll send you the 10 biggest mistakes made in international shipping. Thank you for joining me with me. Have a great day.